Alright, we're back! Snack, what are you doing? I leave for 2 minutes and you're already starting an uprising. Typical Dag. I swear. I swear. Alright, we need a theme. We need a theme for this conclusive run of the evening. What kind of build do we want to go for? Which of your mod is the good one and which one is the evil one? It's hard to say. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. We've got like 3,000 XP to spend. We've unlocked just about everything except the particle cannon. Oh my. Particle cannon sounds pretty awesome. I mean, how can we say no to a particle cannon? That sounds way too cool. That might be our theme. Is particle cannon a theme? It is now. Can we upgrade this whole thing? Maybe? Let's see. Come on, come on. Are we there? Are we there? Okay, fully upgraded particle cannon. Let's do this. Still got 1,000 left to spend. Yikes. That grid. I know, the grid is like so scuffed. The grid is very sick. I tell you what, they do make the upgrades pretty easy to get to once you start winning some rounds. I mean, I've kind of fallen off with the 2 sprayers. The fire sprayer and poison sprayer, kind of meh. Lifesteal? Again, it's okay. I don't like the moving faster, though. Do the fire upgrades next. Still got 600 points. You know what? Let's get fortification. Go down this path here. Okay, good. We're all spent. All right. I think since we're going for a big climax, I'd like to be able to drop a win for us. So I'm gonna go single lane. We're gonna go single lane. We're gonna see if we can beat the notorious, the infamous, the inimitable Big Brain Oogie. Which I don't... Have I ever beaten Big Brain Oogie on stream? I have. I don't think I have. So I think our easy choice is Banditry early. Since we pretty much solid on this early game setup. Look at how many ballistas. There's our particle cannon. We won't need that for a while because it's really good at shields. We're not going to run into shields until level 16, I think? Hey, we could do Tesla coils, though. This could be the thing. Keister Feaster, what's up? Welcome! Got my achievements from Frost Ballista, Flamethrower Ballista wins early. Definitely. my very first win was like all ballistas. My ballistas were just off the hook powerful. It was really fun. So let's drop a little Tesla right here, just for starters. So Teslas are really good at armor. I've tried Teslas twice, it's been tough to win with. Yeah, I still have not gotten a win with Teslas yet. But I'm not giving up. I think there's something to it. I think we can make it happen. Do need to get a little bit more money, though. So let me check this here. Okay. It's got a nice little arc. I'm thinking give you a few levels in health damage just to boost you up. Yeah. Oh no! Fortification is a card? I thought it was just like a permanent perk. Oh, that's bullshit. Oh no, wait, it is. Look, I got Tower 17 out of 17. So this just gives me more? It's okay. Now, Frostbolts. Keister Feaster. I'm pretty sure you'll agree with me. Frost bolts are pretty freaking awesome. They just synergize with everything. So we're going to go with that. We're going to go with that, and we got a nice straightaway here, which the straightaways are not good for Teslas. I mean, you really want to put the Teslas on these little rounded corners here. But they've got some potential. Look at this. Doing some good work. And the ballistas can mop these guys up, I hope. Looking good. Okay. Oh yeah, I like that new corner, definitely. Now, we don't need shields until like 16, so I don't want to touch that yet. I'm tempted to get a shredder just to soften them up. Although ballista range. We could go kind of like... We could go a lean build. We could do like focusing down on ballistas and Tesla coils. I know Tesla coils are not like the best, but I set a title for this stream and I'm sticking to it. we're going lightning builds. So let's see. I think the shredders are so good. I'm gonna get a little bit of shredder action. And we're gonna put the shredder right here. Oh, we don't have enough money for it yet. Hang on, we'll get there. We're gonna put a Tesla coil up this way. And we'll get a little shredder lineup right there. In the meantime, this guy's doing pretty good. He's not sucking down the mana too fast either. So we're acting sustainably. Hey you, do you... Hey, you do you, I like the Teslas. I've been trying to do the Tesla Ballista only win, but you really need a specific favorable map. I totally agree. I totally agree. However, we are going to add some particle cannons into our build, because they're kind of electricity, right? That's thematic. I can see that. Plus, we're doing this for funsies. So we don't have enough money for a Tesla and a shredder. This is such a sweet spot for a Tesla that I need to put it there. Oh, you know what? Just kidding. We do have enough now that we have the money. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. In the meantime, we're gonna surround this guy with some probably ballistas. Nice little cheap defense. Honestly, they're just gonna be there to be money makers, realistically. Alright, off to a good start. We don't need that yet. Increase bleed? Well... questionable. You know, I don't hate having shield, but it's so early to be investing in it. Let's just do a little bit of health on broadhead bolts. In fact, plop these guys down right away. See if we can't get one more. One more, please. One more. It's not gonna kill anything. Come on. Give me like a couple hundred gold, and we're set. I'm watching. I'm waiting. As soon as we get it. And it's down. I like this defense setup so far. This is looking quite nice. Let's see... Again, I like this one, but it's too early. Let's go with armor first. I want to survive these early rounds. We're getting a lot of straightaways, which, as Keister has mentioned, not the best setup for Teslas. But, pretty nice for shredders. Wouldn't mind dropping another shredder right here. Nice balance with shredders doing bleed and armor. Tesla's doing for shield. Yep, definitely. Wait, I thought Teslas were really good at armor damage, though. Well, I guess the way we're building them... they're pretty balanced. I could be misremembering. I do see some people making it through, which is... possibly indicative of a problem. Here we go. More damage to armor. Solid. Do I want bleed? No. Do plasmic. This is fine. We're gonna do another... Actually, I kind of want a Tesla right there. Eventually. What? Oh, we don't have enough money for a shredder. Now we do. There. Now we get 2 shredders. Double the fun. Double the power. So, Keister, it sounds like you've played this game a fair amount. Is that fair to say? When you click it after placing, the highest value is specialized damage. It scales accordingly. I think Tesla's are shield. Could be wrong. Could have changed for leveling. Different damage focus. 40-50 hours. Impressive. So let me ask you this. Have you gotten a win on each of the 3 lane styles? Like 1 lane, 2 lane, 3 lane? And if so, how long did it take you to get your first win on 3 lane? Win on 1 and 2, but not 3. Aha! I got decently close today on lane 2. We got all the way to 36 when it hits that difficulty spike. I am still on level like 14 for the 3 lanes. It's I'm taking my time. You know, I'm not in any rush. Here we go. We're getting some nice little curves for the Teslas eventually. We're getting there. Can't help but notice. Need a little bit more mana, perhaps? There we go. Working on achievements on single defense. Ah. Sounds good. What sort of achievements are you still grinding for on single lane? Aren't there like a whole suite of achievements for winning with certain builds or something? Like, you know, only ballistas or only coils, stuff like that. Those are kind of fun. Kind of incentivizes a little bit of creative play. Do I like that? It's... No, I don't like that. Let's try here instead. Much better. Much better. Most for Ballista Mortar, Poison Fire Freeze, and I think no Ballista Run as well. There's a no Ballista Run? How would one even do that? That sounds tough. It sounds very tough. Because, like, how are you even able to defend yourself from the first wave if you have no ballistas, right? Gotta let the first round take damage, then pick your... Oh! Of course, that makes total sense. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Okay, cool. Well, in that case, I guess it's not too terrible of a challenge then, because you just focus in on whatever towers you're building otherwise. Although you lose out on that nice cheap spam that you can do with a ballista. Like whenever I see a new house show up on the map, I just surround it with ballistas because, you know, whatever, it's cheap. That was the easiest one you've done. I guess once you have that trick, it's like, yeah, exactly. Let's see, we are coming up on 16 soon. Maybe it's time to start investing in some shields. Freeze, poison, fire, mana banks, easy clap. I agree. I absolutely agree. I'm tempted to throw down some more shredders on this ridge. Just to keep that damage going. So, Keister, what is your take on targeting? Do you spend a lot of time, like, programming the targeting for your towers, or do you mostly just let them go progress unless there's a specific build you're going for? Like, for example, if I decided to ramp this guy up to shield, for example, just have him target shield. Because I feel like a lot of my strongest runs have just been spam towers rather than optimized towers. But that could be a early game mistake. Very possible. I am willing to admit to this this likelihood. Depends on the run. Some runs don't develop any individual towers. Others we do level 2 towers to 60. Level 2 towers? What do you mean by that? We could get a particle cannon going. We're getting close to shield times. Although this is going to be good. Let's grab that first, and then hope that we have a couple more rounds before shields. Level 2 different... Oh, I see. That are in clutch spots. Got it. That makes sense. I feel like a shredder here would be very useful. Just to get that early bleed going. Why are you not shooting? There we go. So mana's doing well so far. Recently been leveling on end 15-20 towers on main kill run. Working well. Sounds like a good strategy. I feel like that's a good just with your leftover gold when you don't need towers elsewhere. Yeah, I feel like that's a pretty good balance. Kind of focus up on building a couple of really good towers at key locations, and then just spamming the rest. I think that's a good balance for usability and the mental health. Okay, where do we want to go from here? Crit steal 10% of current bleed. Seems kind of fun. Don't know if that's exactly what we want, though. I can't help but note it. We'll go for it for now. No, Plasmix. I can't help but notice that we have a very... what would you even call this? Like, look, it looks like a big old question mark. This is like a very long path, rather than the... I usually prefer the ones that double back on each other so I can double up on defenses. I feel like shredders are going to be our best friend for this map, because that's about all we can do. What would happen if we put a Tesla up here? It looks like it would affect this whole area. Yeah, I kind of like it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We'll get you a little bit of levels up. Now there's Oogie. The Oogie begins. How about we drop another shredder up here? See, my goal is drop a little bit of bleed on everyone early on, so that they take more damage going down the whole line. I feel like that's a pretty decent synergy. Had a tough time getting Ballista Shredder Achievement 2. Shredders seem to fall off reliably by level 36. Yeah, that's kind of my experience too, and looking at the build that we're building, I'm kind of beginning to wonder if we're falling into a trap. Maybe we just stop dropping down Shredders at a certain point, and instead shift focus over to something else. Boy, he has taken his sweet time, isn't he? The Shredders seem to be really nice at early game, so maybe we can develop later game infrastructure while letting them do the heavy lifting. Now, what that infrastructure looks like, I'm not entirely sure yet. Boy, that burn damage is pitiful. It gives like a little 8 dot. Early poison burn helps a lot. Dot's primary damage output in this game. Fantastic path for building Dot. I think you're right. We need something that's going to build more something. Like right now the fire is not happening from these little towers. The bleed is decent. Could be better. I guess we gotta decide what kind of Dot we want to invest in. Are we gonna be okay? Is he gonna die? He's getting kind of far. He's fine. He's gonna die. Yeah, he's going down. I don't even know why I was worried. Do we have any shrines yet? Not yet. Okay. poison. Shields will be the most current threat. Poison. Yeah, I think you're right. Well, this increases poison damage. We don't have any way to apply it yet. Now, need armor damage beefed up by level 30. Agreed. Agreed. Well, maybe for now. For now. We're going to do Trail of Blood because that seems to be damage scaling late game. So where do we go from here? We can drop some more Tesla coils at some key locations. Maybe like here? Nah, that's bad. How about here? Still not great. We could just drop it right here on the corner. That might be the best bet. Although I'm not sure if it'll quite get that far. I mean, here's what I'm thinking. Let's help out our Tesla coils by putting some ballistas that are going to slow people, so that by the time they actually get to the guys, they'll be a little bit slower. Thank you so much for the follow, Keister. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. I think that might be a good option, because like these guys, these set of ballistas, they're slowing them down by the time they get to that Tesla coil, you know? Alright, what do we got here? Still no poison. Could do airstrikes. Airstrikes are kind of fun, although with this map, I don't know if that's exactly what we want. Also, I forgot to get these treasure chests. We'll grab those in a second. Mana banks, I feel like, might be important. Let's grab those for future game. Alright, let's hopefully get a sprayer or something. Orders are fun. Absolutely called you sir earlier, didn't realize if... Oh, no, that's totally fine. I use he, him. That's totally fine with me. These are... None of these are good. Mortars are really great if you have a windy map. They're not going to be good here. I think we go bolts for now. Yeah. Frostkeep again. I'm on the fence about Frostkeep. Banditry will give us some more money. Mortar Ballista was easy achievement. Yeah. I had this one map that I just absolutely trashed the field with so many mortars. It was a thing of beauty. So satisfying to watch it work. Let's go ahead and bring this guy out a little bit more. Trying to stagger the flow a little bit. Looking good so far. So where is our... This is our first one before the split. Order is a unit you want to set priorities. If you set to progress, they'll go to kill. Yeah, I usually set mortars to go for slowest. Or like, you know, most armor or something like that. I think I usually set them to most shield, most armor, then slowest. Because you're right, if I if I set them to progress, they just whiff all day, every day. Your go-to is armor, shield, slow. Not shield slow. Not shield armor slow. Interesting. Is that because the mortars are particularly good at armor damage? If so, that makes a lot of sense. So I'm liking our setup so far. Later levels, the armor is more of an issue. Ah! See, I lose track of that. I usually think that shields come into the game later, so therefore they must stay the ongoing problem. But that's not necessarily true. Could get a flame tower. Although I would prefer a poison sprayer. I mean, there's no reason we can't have both. We have such a long, straight path that you might as well get a little bit of DOT going on them. And if that's the case... So my goal would be get poison right here. This is where they get hit with the poison. Get rid of those shields. right around here and here is where they get hit with the fire. And then hopefully we're picking them off by this point. So let's do fire here and here. Decent range. I think we should be able to sustain that. Ooh, hello. I like this. That's a Tesla coil right there. Now we might need to invest in some mana soon, because we are building a lot of these magic towers. Let's see how the mana looks when they get to the sprayers. Yeah, I can already tell we're gonna be low. Let's start off building some siphons, just for good measure, since they're nice and cheap. Varies a lot. Health from 1 to 15, shields the main focus from 16 to 25, armor to 35, and then up to 45 is a mix. Then health bars go through the roof. I'm glad I have that insight, because I haven't really noticed those patterns yet personally. Usually by the time I get to like a 45, my run is like popping out of control anyway, so I don't have a real chance to analyze it. But it's good to know what's kind of coming down the road, where I might go wrong. I think this is enough space for them to get the dots. This is okay. Now, we are on the lookout for a poison sprayer eventually. List is deal bleed. Always nice. How about, since they're having so much bleed damage, let's pop a little bit more on. I feel like the Shredder's whole job early on is just plop down a lot of bleed power. It helps for planning run priorities, but by the time you hit 30 or so, better have your main 3 outputs in place. That sounds about right. Yeah. I think you make a very solid point. I feel like we're a little scattered right now. I might want to deconstruct some of these towers earlier on. Maybe move some of the shredders up a bit. Just to, you know, stack up a little bit more bleed early. Because most of these, they're never really even coming into play. That might not be a bad idea. I think like all the shredders right on this little ridge. Well, that's also where I wanted to put the poison sprayers, though. I think it could work. Scatter is good, just need to consolidate damage areas some. Keep the shredders spread out, bleed, stack the other dot effects. Okay, let's give it a shot. Let's see, Tesla's doing burn. That seems to be pretty impotent so far. But doing more to health. Sharpened Blades I think is better. Keep going this way here. Now this is a pretty little spot for a Tesla. Oh, look at that. You'll love to see a nice little stack like that. I don't mind dropping these Teslas in non-optimal spaces, like I know this is only affecting 1 lane out of 3. But still, it's nice to soften them up before they get to the main thing here. Plus there's a Tesla Flame, shredders along the paths. I like it. I like the way you think, Keister. Let's see if we can't make this thing happen. See, they're nice and slowed down for this Tesla coil. That's kind of working as intended. I guess if I were feeling enterprising, I could drop another Tesla right here. Right around this corner. What'd that look like? Ugh, jeez, the level 1 Teslas are so bad. They really want for a range upgrade. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Although we might run into some mana problems eventually. We'll see. We'll see. The nice thing about the Teslas is they don't use mana unless they are actively firing, so I don't have to worry about them too much. Ah, poisons. Finally get a little bit of poison action. I think we're gonna go with that. A little bit more ballistas out when necessary. Just about to go home from work, prep some stuff for arrival, be back shortly. Alright. Sounds good. I'm serenading your sleeping son with my voice, so please don't stop. Alright. Well, I will continue the discourse. Thank you so much, Keister. I hope you hope to have you return in soon. Your advice has been invaluable. Wonderful guidance. Meantime, gotta keep talking to him. I mean, that's the life of the streamer there, Dogfish. Never stop talking. Otherwise the child will wake up. Yes. Can't have that happening. That would be an abject tragedy. An unmitigated terror. Father, my son, please, K thanks. No problem. Got it handled. Totally got it handled. I think we need some mana banks. I'm looking at our mana right now, and it is, it's looking a little sad. When things get dire, when everything's firing at the same time, it's starting to look a little dangerous. Thinking a couple mana banks would not be the end of the world. Yeah. Also, when's Oogie coming? He's at 25, right? That sounds right. Let's see. Fire damage to health. Ballistas deal bleed. And my nephew is a tiny baby man. He used to really love being driven around podcast playing. I mean, that sounds like the life. I still like that. I like being driven around with podcast playing. It's soothing, you know? Let's see, more bleed on these, shredders. Nothing wrong with that. Still waiting for a poison sprayer. Or honestly, any way to deal some poison damage. When we're getting self-driving cars, right? Oh, please. That's like always been the dream. At first it was like, oh man, wouldn't it be cool to like have somebody drive me around? But then I was like, oh wait, what if the car could just drive me around? Son loves riding in the car. God save you if you stop at a red light for more than 1 minute. Oh no. Father, if we stop for more than 1 minute, I will riot. Riot for the stop. Unacceptable. Alright. I'm dropping all these little ballistas just for little cheap, cheeky upgrades along the path. Honestly, I feel like they're not costing us anything. Your son has a need for speed, right? This is like the opening. This is the prequel to Talladega Nights, a Ricky Bobby story. Dude won't even be cool for a visit to the drive-thru for some food. He gets super impatient, even if he gets a Happy Meal. You gotta wait for that food though. Gotta get those nugs. This is truly a hallmark of growing to be an adult, is learning to wait for those delicious chicken nuggets. You think this Tesla coil will do anything? Oh, it will. It absolutely will. My dog gets so mad at the drive-thrus we just park and go inside. Cannot allow a person to exist outside the car near us. Oh no. I can imagine that is quite the spectacle, Dogfish. Just get very angry. Very angry at everyone outside the car. I feel like, you know what though? Going through a drive-thru with a dog in the car, that's gotta be a highlight for whoever's working the drive-thru that night. You know, you just roll down the window, hand over the bag, and it's like there's a little pup sitting in the car looking at you, being all cute and stuff. That's a win-win right there. That's why you do that job. I mean, that and the paycheck. A paycheck and a hope to see a dog. A hope, a dream, a dog, and a wage. That's all you really need. From a, you know, poetic standpoint. Shelter, also nice up there, but doesn't fit in the poem. Had a dog that was kind of like that. Jumped out of the car window at a red light and took off running. Gone for 2 days. Oh my god. Not gonna lie, that is like a terror for me. When our family had a dog, I was always afraid it was going to jump out the window and just leave. Because I'm like, it could fit through that window. It could absolutely fit through that window. It could jump. It never did. My fears were unwarranted. But oh my god. Every time I was like, this is the time. This is it. This is when it happens. It's going straight out the window. Crazy part is we lived in a cabin on a mountain and he showed up at the cabin. You know, pets sometimes have like an amazing sense of direction. It's like remarkable. You see these stories where pets just they find their way home, you know? My dog 100% knows where things are as long as they're important to him. Miles and miles away, dipped out, two towns over! Oh my goodness. That is too much, Keister. I'd be worried sick. We have cats now. They don't leave the house. They stay inside forever, and I never have to worry about them leaving. Zerink! What is up? So good to have you here. What's going on, Zerink? Can we get a little shout out for Zerink? I was hanging out with him earlier today. What's going on? Hope you're having an awesome morning / evening. They go out and murder chipmunks all day. Oh, jeez. Well, you can't fault them for not being productive there, Keister. At least they're being productive. In their own morbid way. Exactly. R.I.P. chipmunks. So sad, so sad. My dog caught a squirrel once, didn't know what to do. Just let it go and tried to play. It's kind of adorable. Oh, I like that. Is this the point where we finally get our particle cannons? I feel like now we need our particle cannons. We got enough money, right? Nylium says our cats are all permanently indoors, but one of them came with me to the parents' house where he lived outside most of the time. Oh, a little indoor-outdoor cat action. Nice. I feel like let's plop down a couple particle cannons for funsies. My God, look at the range. Look at the range on this lad. This absolute chungus. You definitely need to target shields. So do you. And so do you. Oops. One too far. Decided I wasn't allowed outside anymore after he killed a bunny. Oh no! I bet that was a sight bringing him back in, huh? You know what? One more. Just for funsies. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. You know what? We're going up to 5 because it's a pretty number. Nice, pretty round number. Wait, there we go. One more. Oops. This is unrelated. Have to. Wait, what do you? Unrelated. Drip. When can I leave and be on my own? I've got. Oh God, the Pinocchio thing. Father. When can I leave and be on my own? God, that trailer is so cursed. It's so bad. Oh man. If anybody hasn't seen that Pinocchio trailer, oof, is bad. Let's see, kitten bring me a chipmunk once, picked up a kitten, let it go, got the chipmunk go, little rodent took off towards the woods. One of our old Murdered cats, snagged it and took off with it. Oh no! Oh. Oh no. Stopped helping that people that day. Yikes, Keister. Oh, Nylium, there is a new Pinocchio animated movie coming out. Definitely not Disney. And it is just the worst voice acting. Oh man, I don't even know what the title of the movie is even. Dogfish, do you know the title of the movie so that Nylium can look it up? Oh, there we go. Dogfish with the link. Perfect. Yeah, take a look at this, Nylium. This has been the ongoing joke in my in several of our channels for a while. Father, when can I live and be on my own? Already don't like this the way. Yeah, it's bad. It's real bad. Yeah, Dogfish MVP over here. Dogfish is on top of it. Also, look at Zombie Oogie. Zombie Oogie doesn't stand a chance. He's like 3 inches into our defenses, and he's not getting anywhere. That's right, Dogfish is the professional moderator. Top tier, the finest there ever is. Damn, that was a really good. That's a really good round. I can't help but notice that. We are running a little low on mana. Every month Drip sends me an envelope full of leaves. That's right, for a snack. Pinocchio's so whiny. I know! He's so whiny! Father! When can I leave and be on my own? I have the whole world to see, Yeah, that's exactly how he says it, right, Nylium? No exaggeration. That's just what it is. Hey, we finally got a poison sprayer. About damn time. So where do we put our poison sprayer? I feel like this spot right here. This is it. Well, let's drop some poison here. A little bit, and we'll just drop a few of them. That looks pretty good to me. And then we definitely need more mana banks. Where are we going to build them? I'll build them in this corner here. Why not? Well, no. Let's be reasonable. Build them by your tower. If they get here, you've already lost. Just load it up. Every free spot available. Mana banks. Great. Send them in. Oh, my favorite song. Yes. Are they really marketing as a true story? Oh no, did they actually say it's based on a true story? Absolutely not. That is some bullshit and they know it. Nylium can't finish watching it. Oh, I don't blame you. You've already seen the best parts, I'm sure. It only gets worse. One of the faces remind me of the Crypto Bro Island video I saw, and I just can't do it! Oh! It's literally titled A True Story. Oh, yikes. Yikes. That's big oof. Crypto Bro Island. The talking coin, oh no. My wife's getting home late, tried sending her some threatening texts with my damn iPhone charger. But changed them so now they're just weird texts that don't make any sense, and now I need to explain my threats. Oh, that's the worst. Where you try to be clever and your iPhone just sabotages you. Ugh. It's just no good. Let's get a little bit more of these guys going here. Sometimes those are the best threats. The threats where you just can't make heads or tails of it. Like, what the hell is going on here? The fucking worst. It's real. That's real. Send people weird threats all the time. Yeah, like sending people an envelope full of leaves every month as recompense for your good modding. Some might interpret that as a strange threat. Dogfish? Dogfish loves it. So, what I'm seeing is Mana's doing fine. Mana's doing just fine. Glad I taught my iPhone that clown car is always spelled like I'm shouting it. I mean, when else are you going to talk about a clown car if you are not... if you're not just absolutely livid? It is the only acceptable use. Here we go. Particle cannon range. Fun. I do want more fumes, though. Ooh, hello. You look like you need a ballista. No, that sucks. Does it suck? It sucks. Let's do a particle cannon instead. Oh, that's better. Had to clean the kitchen. How's the towers? Hey, we're doing pretty good over here, Snick. Gotta say. Hang on, I'll figure out the menu where you can add them. Towers doing pretty good. Gotta say, we got these particle cannons. Look at the range on these particle cannons. It covers, like, everything. Gotta love it. Got a nice little combo back here. Pretty much nobody's even making it around this bend anymore. I don't even know why I got these defenses set up. Although, now they're starting to make it through. Can't believe you can choose kitchens over drip. I know, right? What, Larry, are you telling me that, like, creating sustenance for you and your family is more important than watching this video game? Can't believe you would say something like that. There we go. Well, damage over time seems pretty nice. Can't help but notice we get a little bit of coverage here, though. Pretty good. Settings, general keyboard texture placement. Add all your swears. There we go. Nylium with the hot tips on how to be more profane with your text messaging. There's more than that. Boyfriend asked me to clean up his cooking mess. Oh no! The tragedy of cleaning up after a good cooking. Had to teach dictation how to curse. Thank you, Nylium. Got all the hot tips. So, Dag, what was dinner tonight that you had the pleasure of cleaning up after? First, teaching Dragon Nuance how to use the OWO and the... What would you call that face? I use it all the time. I don't have a name for it. It's the furry AF smile. I say :3. I mean, yeah, that's what it is. You're absolutely right. :3. Makes it sound like some kind of medical drama, though. On this week on :3. Very literal, right? This week on House. House discovers the third colon. It was hidden behind the first two. Will the patient survive? Is it finally lupus? No. What do we want here? None of these are... I mean, university. Can start building universities. Nah. Nah, more fire damage. Let's go. Play something new. Play Fortnite. No. No one else is doing it. Yeah, well... I'm gonna need to see some stats on that, Dag. I have a sneaking suspicion that there might be one or two other gamers out there playing some Fortnite. One day we'll drip into playing Tiny Heist. Is Tiny Heist fun? Is it a good game? You say trick me into playing it, so I'm already dubious. Don't play it. Nobody else does. Now there could be a reason for that. Trick both me and Bear into playing it. Oh no. Also, who the hell are these guys who are getting through my lines of defenses? Who are you guys? Oh no, this is the part where armor becomes a problem, isn't it? Are we gonna die? Is this how we go? We have banditry on. Oh, this is not good. We're gonna die. Oh my god, it was so fast! It was like a half a second. Oh my god. Wow, that was something. that's a dead deer right there. Oh, yikes. Did you see how fast that... I had like double the HP that I normally have. And it dropped like a sack of sad potatoes. My goodness. Wow. that's a D rip. Big ol' ripperoni. My goodness. Still, that was fun. Alright. Well, tell you what, I think it's time that we wrap up for the night. Let's take a look and see who maybe we can raid.